Hey, welcome to the follow-through. I'm Pastor Fred in here for a new year. We're starting it off looking at how do we do things God's way? What is His wisdom all about? And so we're going to be in the book of Proverbs today, so you're going to want to share this with somebody. And if you haven't, please subscribe to this. Invite a friend to watch it and subscribe as well. Again, Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6 say this: "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and don't lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths." And as you look back at last year and even like the first couple days of this year, it doesn't seem like everything is like just straightforward. It's like, my path feels like anything but straight some days. And I think the reason for that is that we're not really taking this text seriously. I mean, do we really trust in our Lord? And is He really our Lord? Or is He just there to help us out when we need Him? I think sometimes for us, He's more of a consultant, and we have the plans and we put Him on His desk for Him to sign off on them. Lord, that the Lord would baptize what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling. But the reality is He wants us to do the opposite, to acknowledge Him in all the things that we do. In other words, I want to look at things from His perspective. Not just His perspective, but say, okay, Lord, what is your way? What kind of values should I have? What kind of thoughts should I have? How should I fill my days? How should I spend my days? And you see, if I trust Him with all of my heart, which is not an easy thing to do, because even then my pride comes in and I begin to compare myself with how I trust God versus others. I think when you really trust God, you realize how little you trust God. It's kind of a weird thing, but I think that's what happens. And anytime that pride is kind of creeping in, that's a warning from God to you, saying, look, whoa, hold on. This isn't a contest. This is just acknowledging that He has the right way. Just think about how He saved us. And we look at Christmas, how He came and died for us, how He came and gave us life and gave us hope and is with us every day. That was awesome. None of us would have thought of it that way. None of us would have made that the plan to save us. We're a baby in a manger, and that God would come here into our mess and die for us. I think it starts there. It's saying, look, Lord, I cannot save myself. I do not have all the answers. I do not have what it takes. I just don't. Now again, God doesn't leave us there, and that's the beautiful thing about faith, is that He lifts us up, gives us life, and gives us a path to follow, that we follow Him. See, that's the problem, is that I'm often way out ahead, and He's saying, no, slow down, trust in me. Don't be leaning on your understanding, but in every step you take, like, don't ask me to sign off on it, God says, but take your direction from Him, from God. Ask Him at the beginning of every day. Thank Him at the end of every day for His leading and for His guiding. Not praying as a last resort, but beginning and ending and in the middle, have God at the center of all of it, as the source of all of it, because His ways are perfect. His thoughts are perfect. To have the mind of Christ is what we're aiming at and hoping for, because then we'll be able to see what is good, what is right, what is beautiful, what is perfect, and then think about those kinds of things, all right? So I'm praying that is how you start 2024, in prayer and in the Word. Just focusing on what does He say about us, what does He say about my life, and again, He's got all kinds of hope for us for this new year. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll talk to you next time for another follow-through.